I felt like having some shrimp. So we're gonna have some shrimp pasta tonight. I'm just going to All right, I just had to improvise a little bit here because it's starting to rain and all the camera gear was getting a little bit wet. So, as you can tell, it is now raining out there. I need to just stir up my pasta. It's cooking up pretty good here. We want to make it al dente style. To saute my shrimp, I'm just going to add some butter. Okay, now that my butter is melted, I want to put in the shallots and garlic. So I got my shallots and garlic in. Oh, there's something about fresh butter, fresh garlic, and fresh onions. Just the smell of it is incredible. Okay, once I got those nice and brown, I'm just going to add in my shrimp now. My shrimp in, add some peppers, bell peppers. The thing that I like about cooking outdoors is actually the scenery. The quietness of this evening, a few raindrops over above. It was quite raining a little bit earlier. I like a little bit of heat, so I'm actually going to put a little bit of chili peppers in there to add for a little bit of flavor. And a little bit of Greek seasoning. Then give it a little bit of a stir. Al dente style. Gonna put that pasta right in. The thing that I like about cooking outdoors is the solitude, the quietness. A bit of rain, the sun is sort of coming across the last little bit of the day. My tummy's a little hungry, and I'm actually going to feast on a great Al Rocco pasta tonight. Unbelievable. Got some shrimp, got some garlic, got some peppers, red peppers and yellow peppers. And what's the icing of this wonderful dish is actually putting some cream cheese in there. And I actually picked up some cream cheese with some bacon taste into it. So I think that will be even better. And this is the easiest and fastest way of making a sauce without a lot of work. So I'm just going to take a big spoonful here of cream cheese. And it's actually bacon and onion. flavored cream cheese. And then I'm just going to stir that in. Going to turn down the heat just a bit. And bon appetit, we're done. I'm just going to take some of this, put it in my plate. Serving it up, gourmet sort of wholesome pasta this evening. Adding the bacon cream cheese to the pasta was the icing on the cake for this dish. I just wish you were here to enjoy this great pasta dinner that I just made for myself. Well, it doesn't get any better than being in the great outdoors, having a great supper. Especially around this time of the day, because out in nature, everything is so quiet, so serene, and so peaceful. I can't believe just sitting back enjoying this good meal. Oh, this is so delicious. Thank you very much for joining in. Remember, there's something about sunset or walking along the river, especially at the later part of the night. Everything is sort of calm and serene. But it's just unbelievable how nice it is right at this moment. Hey, good morning. Just finished my first cup of coffee. I'm not too sure if I'm going to stay out for another night because it is so cold. Not as cold as the last episode. I made it through a really wet night last night. It rained all night last night, and it is cold this morning. Thank goodness I have the tarp and I have my hammock, and I'm not actually in a tent lying on the ground. That's the nice thing about hammocking, is you're above the ground, and it is so relaxing and so comfortable. Thank goodness there isn't a wind. There was a wind last night when I got here, but it is so serene. I had to travel about 3.5 hours to get here. It's amazingly quiet. When you get out of the big city and get away into the back country, there's nobody around, and it's just like totally quiet, and that's what I'm sort of looking for. Just about to make a breakfast sandwich here this morning to fill up this belly after a cold, a rainy, wet night. And nothing's better than having some food in your belly, especially when you're backpacking in the outdoors. So I got a breakfast bun. These are actually awesome pretzel buns that are actually made from Portofino Bakery, only here on the island. So what I'm wanting to do is take some of that butter, and I want to toast my bun off. Oops. 30-second rule, I guess, right? So because butter is so hard, and because it's cold, I'm actually going to melt that butter in the pan this morning. Look at how crisp and toasted that's going to be. I'm going to toast on both sides because it is quite cool. So now that I got my toasted buns, I'm actually just going to take that off the heat. I like some shallots. I slice them up, and I'm actually going to put them into the eggs here. So again, just a little bit more butter. Butter is always good, especially in the outdoors. Okay, gonna add those shallots into the hot butter. A little bit of scrambled eggs in my secret container. A little bit of salt and pepper this morning for my eggs. While that's cooking up, I'm just going to slice a few slices of cheese. One for a taste. Always got to taste out in the outdoors. Have some ham here, and the nice thing is the egg is actually on one side and I can heat up my ham at the same time. Oh, this breakfast sandwich is going to taste so good. Warm me up a little bit on the inside. And then what I like to do before is actually put in that cheese, because the cheese will nicely melt nicely. Alright, placing the ham over the cheese. And now folding that egg over top of the ham. So now it looks like that. Give it a bit of a cook. I'm going to take my bun, try to warm it up a little bit more. Put this thing together. Voila. Breakfast sandwich for the hardy outdoor camper. Alright, got my breakfast sandwich here. It's incredible how big it is. Take a look at this, guys. That is a monster breakfast sandwich. Oh, I'm gonna sit back and enjoy the goodness of it. Let's take a good bite. Taste tester. Oh, just the right amount of seasoning, and toasted the bun is perfect. It's a little crispy, but unbelievable. First bite. I'm just gonna sit back now and enjoy this wonderful sandwich that I'm eating right now. Well, another journey to the great outdoors. What an unbelievable adventure. I'm just going to head back to the car and then rush home to start videoing this. It actually is starting to turn out quite nice. It's too bad that it wasn't nicer this morning, but it's quite nice now. Well, thank you for traveling with Rocky once again. I just want to give it a good thanks to all the people that have supported me over the last few years and helped me get to this point of making these great videos.
To be in the great outdoors, forever free. You and me, meant to be.
Thank you for traveling with Rocky. If you like this episode, subscribe, hit the like button, and remember to hit the notification bell, as I'll be uploading new material every week. Until we meet in the next episode, remember to keep on breathing and believing in the great outdoors.